Subscribe to ULO and never miss out on our weekend and racing festival tips, with more racing coverage on our website, at ulo.co.uk. Later next week, make sure to check out the ULO Weekender on Spotify, to get the lowdown on the big races coming your way. It's Cheltenham Trials Day on Saturday. So with just over 6 weeks to go to the start of the festival at headquarters, there's plenty of pointers on offer. Certainly the online bookies are offering no run no bet on all the big races, so it's a card sure to be closely watched. James Owen's East India Dock can take the Triumph Trial, and you'd be missing some dots on your dice if you didn't back the brilliant unbeaten Constitution Hill in the International Hurdle. Though without Lossiemouth making the trip over from Ireland, it should be a pretty straightforward win. While later on, Potter's Charm will be all the rage in the closer. Up at Doncaster, Moon Rocket can score for Kim Bailey in the River Don, while the Changing Man looks good value for Joe Tizard in the Great Yorkshire Chase. Saturday's nap, though, is over in Ireland, where Aurora Vega lines up in the Solarina. Bred in the purple, being by Walk in the Park and out of the brilliant Quavega, she embellished her reputation when making it 2 from 3 over Timber here on New Year's Day. Forgiven her run at Wexford that split the 2 wins, Aurora Vega looks the pick of the 3 Willie Mullins runners with Paul Townend in the chair, though Fancy Girl looked one going the right way when scoring at Cork in dominant fashion. That said, Paul Townend gets off Fancy Girl to keep the ride on Aurora Vega, so that's where we'll stick our pin. Our next best is Gowel Road, going to post in the Cleeve Hurdle back at Cheltenham. If it's horses for courses here, then Nigel Twiston Davies' Gowel Road is surely deserving of a win at Prestbury Park. He's had 4 starts this term all around here and has hit the bar on every one of them, latterly by just 3/4 of a length from Nicky Henderson's lucky place, to add to the runners-up spot in the Handicap Hurdle here in December, where he started at the top of the weights. Fergal O'Brien's Crambo won the Grade 1 Long Walk Hurdle at Ascot last time out, but seems to save his best for the Berkshire track. While Ollie Murphy's Strong Leader, so impressive in the long-distance hurdle at Newbury in November, needs to bounce back from an underwhelming run in the Long Walk, and see if the subsequent wind-up has made a difference. These are the 3 that rightly fill the top of the betting. But course experience and a bit of luck should see Gowel Road come out on top. It could pay to side with Oliver Greenall and Josh Guerriero's Iroko for the Betfair Exchange Handicap Chase. A previous winner around this track when landing the Martin Pipe at the 2023 festival, his 5th in last year's Turner's Novices Chase, suggests he'll soon be back into graded company. Imperial Saint is a newcomer to Cheltenham, but is 3 from 4 over fences. While there has been plenty of support for Paul Nicholls' Ginny's Destiny in the markets this week, and these 3 complete the shortlist. Jemmy Ronde is a super each-way angle after taking the Gold Cup at the December meeting here, but Iroko gets our vote for the win. Next up, L'Homme Pressé can take the Cotswold Chase. A fascinating renewal but without last year's winner, Capodanno, after Willie Mullins decided not to make the trip over with concerns over travel. However, Mouse Morris's Gentleman's Game has made the trip, and this classy Irish chaser rates the main threat to our selection, L'Homme Pressé. Venetia Williams's lightly raced chaser was a decent 4th in the Blue Riband at last year's Cheltenham Festival, so knows his way around this track. He's 2 from 3 at Prestbury Park, having landed the Dipper at the New Year's Day meeting in 2022, before bettering that to take the Brown Advisory at the festival in March of that year. Holding an entry for the Gold Cup in March once again, L'Homme Pressé is easy to back for a 3rd win around here, with Gentleman's Game to keep him honest. Up at Doncaster, the informed partnership of Dan and Harry Skelton can take the Grade 2 Yorkshire Rose Mares Hurdle, chiefly at the expense of Jessica Harrington's Irish Raider Jatara. After a fine 5th in the Long Walk at Ascot in December, Katera has less on her plate here, dropped in grade and back against her own sex, and is taken to score another pattern success for the Skelton Yard. Flatter tracks seem to be the key to getting the best out of this Cleeve Hurdle mare, so Katera is the one to keep on side.